Well, Mick, it was a really entertaining cup tie. Just came out the other side of it in the end.
The best team on the night went through. I think Ben and his team were better than us, especially in the first half. I thought we were decent enough second half, but I'm a little bit old-fashioned. Tonight's a London derby. We brought 3,000 fans here tonight, and I think they're a little bit old-fashioned as well. I think they wanted to see some more from the team. So I'm not going to point fingers at any of the players because collectively we weren't good enough on the front of that. And I'm really, really disappointed tonight because, you know, you talk about giving people opportunity and a chance to play and shine, and I think one or two missed that opportunity this evening. I thought obviously Tyler come on, he scored a very, very good goal. It looked like it was going to be the one big moment of quality, but they scored a fantastic goal themselves, very similar to the goal we conceded away at Blackburn. So it's a second phase off a set play. So no complaints. I thought that Charlton for large parts of the first half looked a level above us this evening, and that's on me.
So you made 5 changes coming into the game. Were you disappointed then perhaps with the way that some of these players were taking their chances tonight?
I just thought collectively we wasn't at it. We looked like a team that lacked a little bit of clarity. So we've had that chat in there. It's bitterly disappointing. I think that the people that weren't here tonight weren't able to be here because they weren't fit. So the squad that we had tonight will be the squad that goes to Sunderland. I'll just remind them in there that, you know, a half-empty Valley. I've got loads of respect for Charlton. Everyone knows my background with this club. But a half-empty Valley is not going to be the same as a packed Stadium of Light. And we have none of the players who are injured coming back into the squad. So we need to play at a much better level at the weekend if we want to get a result. I thought first half tonight, Charlton looked a very good team, and we looked a poor one.
I guess one positive, as you mentioned, Tyler coming on and getting a goal like that on his debut, is that sort of the indication of the sort of thing you're hoping to get from him this season?
Yeah, he's been unfortunate with his injury. He's shown us in glimpses in training that he's got real quality. I thought he'd come on tonight, and I think he showed some really, really good touches. I thought maybe at 1-0 we should have taken 1 or 2 good moments we had, not being big chances, but we had good moments in the game to maybe go and kill it. We didn't. And as I say, you always leave that moment there, but I thought on the balance of play, Charlton at least deserved the draw over 90 minutes, and you go into the lottery of penalties and we come up on the wrong side of it. But I'd be saying the exact same things to you now if we would have won the penalty shootout. You know, if you talk about are you performance happy or result happy, we're neither this evening.
So you mentioned your history with Charlton. So your name was linked with the job at one point. What do you think of the sort of the project that Ben Garner's now taking on here and the club are trying to achieve?
I wish him really well. I wish the fans really well. I think you know, it's an up and down life being a Charlton fan, and I wish them all the success moving forward. It's a great club. It's a club very similar to the one I'm with now, QPR. It's a proud club in its local community. It does a lot for its people in the local community, and I'd like to see the club on the up, back in the Championship, onwards and upwards. So I wish Ben and his staff, who I know well, all the very best for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
You mentioned injured players. Does that include Kenneth Paal?
Everyone that wasn't available tonight won't be available at the weekend.
So what's the...
Still waiting on some diagnosis of the 3 players, but yeah, bitterly disappointed that, you know, something obviously at our club in terms of injuries, it's something that's been ongoing. I've come in and it hasn't managed to change, so we're trying to put our finger on it at the moment. But after what was a very, very, very positive weekend, the last couple of days have obviously been bitterly disappointing on that front.
Are you going to say what sort of injury you've got?
All 3 of the lads that are not available are more fatigue related and muscle related, so I don't want to pin a time and that on it. I'm still waiting for the results to come back in terms of the scans and see where they're at, but they won't be available at the weekend.
Do you think your side could have managed again better to not give away that corner that led to that goal?
100%, but we were sloppy all night. We looked naive, and we've got to decide what team we're going to be. You know, we have to decide what team we're going to be. I thought we lacked quality tonight. I thought when we did show moments, we played out quite well and got into Charlton's half, and then we're so anxious to give the ball away. And that comes with a young team, but I expect us to show more quality coming here tonight. We've been together for a good while now. I know it's only my 3rd game with the group, but it's not my 3rd day. We've been together for a good 8-9 weeks now, and I expect more from them. And the moment I stop expecting from them, that's when the big worry happens. So, you give opportunities to people, they want the opportunities and you want them to grasp it. And unfortunately tonight I didn't think they did. And I thought we showed, again, that we've not defended a set play well enough.
Is there a kind of lack of depth at left back behind Kenneth? Is that something you might have to look to address?
There's not a lack of depth in terms of numbers because Nico played tonight. He's a player that's been at the club a long time. He's an international. He's played in big games, and he's been waiting for his opportunity. So, if I say there's a lack of strength or a lack of options there, then we're just going to dispel him, and he don't want me to do that. Obviously, I think he trains at a higher level than what he showed this evening.
I know you've been talking about getting the right back in. Is that sort of that's not going to go Aussie, obviously, but just the depth you talked about last week, is that sort of any closer to happening? Yeah,
it is closer to happening. Like it's been on and off in terms of the key ones that we want. It's probably going to be a loan that we're bringing in. So obviously the Premier League clubs need to have their house in order, and the weekend obviously the Premier League starts, and then I think that opens up one or two loan opportunities. We've highlighted the players that we want, or the specific player, and I think he's quite an exciting player, and when he does arrive he will add competition for Aussie. Brought Aussie off tonight because obviously we can't risk him, and I think Aussie's done well the last couple of games. I think he's come back out of the games with a lot of credit, but if anything happened to Aussie would be down to the young players. Aaron Drew's had a good pre-season. I'm not sure if he's quite ready right now to compete for the shirt.
Sinclair Armstrong come on and he made a real difference when he came on, you think?
Yeah, I thought the change of the three forwards was the right thing to do in terms of energy. Obviously we'll need Albert and Ilias to go again at the weekend, so it was important we didn't overdo it with them. I thought Sinclair come on and showed his running power. I thought he showed his promise. The fans really like him and get behind him. What a boost that is for a young player. I thought we saw good things, but we also saw some moments of naivety as well in his play, which he's got this lovely natural enthusiasm though, isn't he? Which I wish everybody had. The ability to run and really show that he wants to play for the team, and I think that's infectious, and I think the fans take a great deal from that.
Just what for the last one, the players talking about the loanee coming in, is that likely to happen before the weekend?
It would have done, but I think it's not now.